Hey guys, this is Ash here from the Network Studios, and I am back with just another video to let you know that the retro event is getting closer. So guys, if you don't know what this is all part of the Clubbing Year series, where I basically do kind of a series like Clubbing Diaries, which is basically where I record videos at a clubbing do. I make a video about what the clubbing do's are going to be like and who's going to be there and who's playing, and then I make an overall video. And this one, which I'm going to next, is retro with Paul Taylor in K Class, which is going to be absolutely massive. So if you are a fan of retro tunes and you do know about retro and what it is, you can go to skiddle.com to buy your tickets, or if you live near the Bridlington area, you can go into the Forum Cinema in the arcade and buy your tickets there for £10. So as you can see here, I've actually got my ticket right now. My ticket is there, purchased. I've got 2 tickets. My mum's going because she's really big on retro. She went years before I was old enough to go into clubs and stuff like that. Retro's been on the go since the late 80s. Paul Taylor started it up playing all the vinyl stuff, and he still keeps it going today. Still keeps the old school tunes in the vibe, and it's one of my favourite styles of music that I have ever liked, and it's really good. It actually is so amazing as a retro event. Now, I've never been to one before, but you can listen to mixes on SoundCloud of when he's done live sets. I've seen videos of him at live sets, and I've obviously heard for years my mum and dad going and coming from different events. So if you don't know what Paul Taylor is, he is a DJ what plays retro tunes. Like I say, he started out in the late 80s, and he used to play at a big club called Tall Trees in Yarm, which had a built-on hotel, and I can't remember too much about what happened, but I think it kind of closed down, and then I think it reopened, and then I think there was some fire or something, but whatever happened, now I know they've actually knocked it down. But it was one of the biggest places for Tall Trees to do its events. Retro, it's a really huge places, Tall Trees, or should I say it was, and he did a lot of years there. He did 1998, I believe it was, to 2008, and he absolutely rocked the shows, and Tall Trees was the place to be. So Tall Trees was based in Yarm, which is not far from Middlesbrough. That's a picture of what it used to look like. There's the building, there's some of the inside where all the people are in there, absolutely going wild in there. It's absolutely amazing, and the reason why I want to go to this so much is, like I say, my mum had a big passion of going when I was not old enough to go. She went to a lot of them, and because he's coming so close to home, like literally all I have to do is travel like 11 miles, and then I'm literally at the place where I can go and see him. It's going to be an amazing night. He's also joined with Mark Plum, who does a lot of retro stuff and classical stuff, and he's also teaming up with K Class. Now, K Class are really big. They've done a lot of dance tunes and classic dance tunes for years. They've made so many amazing songs like Let Me Show You, Rhythm is a Mystery. Loads of great songs which I know and I've listened to for years. So there's another picture of him there, just doing one of his DJ sets. I'm not sure if that's at Tall Trees or not, but to be honest with you, since Tall Trees has shut down, retro has gone a lot more wild. Like, it goes to a lot more different places than you can imagine. In August this year, they're doing a beach party for retro in Redcar. I'd really love to go down and attend that if I could. Going to a beach party for retro would just be absolutely amazing. Them old school classic Ibiza tunes actually on the beach would just absolutely be so much incredible. He does a lot of things like history of house, so he like goes back in time with the house music, and like I say, He's a really decent DJ. So this is another kind of like episode slash part to clubbing year, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm booked in at the Richmond Hotel. So I know you guys are probably thinking, well, why don't I just get my usual lift back at like 5 in the morning? Well, the plan behind this is because my mum doesn't live in Drift. She lives in Hull, so she has to get the train through, and because she's getting the train through, obviously there isn't a train back at that time for her to get back, and there's complications. People who pick me up wouldn't be so keen on picking her up due to things which I'm not going to get into. So we're going to be staying in a hotel instead, which is going to be good because it means the next day we can just have a little look round Brid. We can wake up to the sea air, and it means we can also go for a bite to eat and go to Brid a bit earlier on the night of the actual do itself, and then we don't have to worry. We don't have, we can go somewhere and grab something nice to eat, and we can kind of get ready for the event. We can always go into a pub and have a few pre-drinks or something. The night is going to be amazing. In my opinion, this is the best do so far this year. Like, when they announced this back in February, I just kind of wanted to put all the other events to a side. Not that the other events were bad, but I wanted to put this one first and then do the other ones after, because I've been so looking forward to this one. As I say, it's like my favourite style of music. I absolutely love this style of music, so I just thought I'd give you an update that this event is getting closer. If any of you guys were hoping to get a ticket, or you guys were thinking about going, and that type of thing, or if you did just want to know what the next event place was and you missed the last video, then now you've got it. So please like, subscribe and comment. I hope to see some of you guys there, maybe. If not, I hope to see you viewing. We'll see